whenever I do with the hen house, uh, like everything zoomed in on my screen. Don't know why, but
I'm tweaking. I was sitting there trying to fix it because I was going to try to go live from my laptop, and I'm like, oh, it's only on phones. I'm like, oof. All right,
yeah.
that's game changing. That's game changing right there. Had to reset up everything. What a wonderful
Got
night.
me a glass this time so I can actually drink something.
Oh, maybe if
Yeah.
people are lucky, they'll see the glimpses of my face when I go like this.
Yeah. It's administrative results.
Hood rat administrative results, but not a hood rat. Yeah, I grabbed that desert parka for the Lolo recently. Couldn't beat it. Had to grab that up.
Is that that one they did like momentarily just for the Russians, right?
Yeah. So Nordic Labs was the people who made a bunch of camos for the U.S. military in like the 60s and 70s, and they were like, "Yo, you know what would slap mad hard if we had a camo that made us invisible at night for Russians." They made like, "Oh yeah, it kind of works. It works good," and then by the time it got deployed in 20 years, by the 80s, night vision was already
well past.
Yeah, you could see.
Yeah, well past of what it would have been.
Yeah, they never did any like actual like legitimate testing to see how like ineffective it was like at the time during like the war. I believe it was like a Marine recon battalion that pretty much took their white coveralls and chocolate chip, and they pretty much just sat out at a distance and were like, "Nah, yeah, we can. One's better than that one."
Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. I got to. Perfect. Okay. CZ Stinger doesn't get my notifications for some reason, so I have to send it directly to him. So he's a interesting person.
Yeah, I see him talking when I pop by. He seems like cool people.
Oh yeah. Well, someone just got a touchdown. I think my family's watching a football game.
My dog was just going ballistic. I think Animal Planet's on the TV upstairs. I got a dog that likes to bark at the television.
Animal Planet? That's awesome.
Yep. She loves it. It's her favorite shows. Animal Planet. All in one place.
That's what's up. Well, so far, we have one person and 3 likes. Oh, there we go.
Okay,
we got CTV Tactical and Brookside Firearms. What's up, guys? How you guys doing? We're doing a collaboration with PVS-7. This time I didn't have a stroke saying it.
You got it right. What's up, guys? How's you guys' night going? Oh, yeah, no, I'm surprised. You've been getting it good the last, I think, like 3 or 4 times. You hit it right on the money every time.
Finally, it took me a little bit.
Sat down, wrote it down in a notebook 20 times, like, all right, guys.
It's like I'm back in school. I will not say his name wrong. I will not say his name wrong.
My favorite thing is like, so on my first like ever like longer form content, like the cleaning video I did. So I had my buddy recording it, and he's like, "Just act natural." I'm like, yeah, I have a terrible way of talking on camera when people are recording. I'm like, that's just not me. I said PBS 14 times before I finally got it right. He was like, you're not PBS, right?
It's about how half my videos go. Yeah, it just max. Just finished loading my 60 rounder for the ARP. Dude, that's what's up.
Sweet. What's it, a quad stack?
There it goes. Yeah. See, I was just about to say, I'm not a big fan of like the extended mags on ARs, but I'm not gonna lie, I would love to get me a belt fed upper and just run with that. Put a super safety with it. That'd be perfect.
It's a great day. It's a great day. Yeah, that diabolical banana sticking out right there is 45 rounder SKS mag. That thing's older than me. That's from the 80s. That's a
insane.
Cobra. It's a Cobra.
It's a ATI quad stack mag. That's what's up.
That's dope. That's dope.
CTV Tactical is also another good guy that comes into the chat. I've been trying to get him to jump on the live streams for a while, but I don't know. I don't know what it is for people to not want to do live streams with me.
It's crazy because honestly, us collabing and stuff like that is my first live stream. I don't get on live streams. I usually just do my shorts, do my own thing, do some random camo videos here, there, and that's pretty much about it. So I mean, you broke me out my shell, I guess.
There you go. Well, it helps with it'll help with subscribers, and also it will help with the watch hours too.
Mm-hmm.
So I also have a lot of fun with it. Plus, it gives me an opportunity to talk to you guys like more in real time. So
TV's throwing down some stuff right there. He said he'll do it. Just name a time.
Name a time. There we go.
Ready.
Now I just need to put a little alcohol in that one.
CTV, if you're talking about that back there, that's a SKS magazine, not an AK mag. They're very, very similar, but a little different. They got a little chunk at the front called I think it's a duck beak or whatever it is, duck bill.
I'd show him a Galil mag, but I would be so concerned that YouTube would smack me with a Tism stick.
Oh yeah, I'm like trying to lean back all the way over here when I point, so they're like, he's too close.
Yeah, he's too close. I mean, those are pretty far away too. How I have those set up.
Yeah, those are a good like 8 to 10 feet behind me, but it's just I have my stuff at a crazy angle, so it looks like it's right on top of me.
Yeah, that should work. Yeah, bro. Oh, SKS. I meant. I don't know why. Well, I mean, it's pretty much. They're pretty similar. They're both long stroke gas piston design.
SKS is baby PTRS. That's what that is right there. Downscale PTRS.
Yeah. They're so cool though. I got a video, like shorts of one last time I was at the range, and then I got to do a long form on one. It's one of my friends that works at the local gun store here. He's got an SKS, and I'm like, ooh.
So to answer your question, the Endless, do they feed well? No, they don't. They're brand new. They came brand new from a package from like 1984. The springs are actually pretty strong. It's just the fact that you can't really get more than like 20 rounds in it without using a little special tool that came with it. And I don't know what that is because it wasn't in the package.
Ooh.
So they're just like an oddball. They're like an oddball commodity. They're just from a time that's long gone.
Howdy, gents. What's up, ACR?
What is
He's
good?
Another good guy. He's another good gun tuber too. I pop on his live streams a lot, and we talk about diabolical things.
I'm gonna have to check him out then, I think.
He had someone in his chat the other day that was just like full of the tism. I'll say that.
What do you think his favorite flavor crayon was?
Good question. How do you keep okay, I'll keep my mags attached. Yeah. See, I'm not gonna lie, the SKS, like from the Battlefield games, definitely look cool as shit. I would do a build like that if I had an SKS, but other than that, I think I would just leave it plain Jane.
Yeah. For the most part, it's best plain Jane. The SKS they're best plain Jane. It's not meant to be anything flashy. It's just meant to do a job, and it does a job.
I like the mask, bro. That's fire. I've been wanting to wear some cool mask, dude.
I think you should.
Exactly. I'm over here. I could probably wear a mask because I'm ugly as shit, but they were a jackass. Yeah, I like caught the tail end of the conversation there, ACR, and I was like, what the fuck? If I remember correctly, he had a guy in his chat that was like talking about how like they were being disrespectful to people who served in World War II, and like the guy wouldn't explain anything what was said that was wrong, and it's like I don't know. I had a guy earlier today comment on one of my videos, saying he hates that people shoot steel at 5 yards, and I'm like, that's all my steel's at least 30 yards away from me. Hey,
Become a.
Copper, what's up?
Sometimes you got to shoot some steel at 5 yards. Become a man. Embrace shrapnel.
Exactly. I actually have a video of I got some shrapnel. I'm so glad I had my glasses on because I like my eyes.
They're an important part of your body, believe it or not.
They are, especially if you want to shoot accurately.
Right.
My dad was always said. I love how we both like lean in so we could read the comments.
I'm blind as shit, kind of.
I mean, I'm one with glasses, and I still have to lean in a little bit.
I'm gonna break out the magnifying glass. I'm like, what'd he say?
I have a few cool looking ski masks I'm gonna wear one of my videos. There you go.
I'll be waiting. I'm gonna hold you to that now.
Dude, Reaver Approach posted a video the other day talking about how he went through the McDonald's drive-thru with all of his gear on. The lady kind of just like looked at him weird. It reminded me like a few months ago, I was at the range and I forgot to take my battle belt off and walked into Walmart. Luckily, I put my firearm away, but I didn't take everything else off. And like someone called the police because they're like, that's kind of strange. So officer comes up, he goes like, okay, I have to ask because someone called. What's up with this? And I was like, huh? I was confused at first because I didn't realize I still had it on. And he's like, the belt, man, the belt. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I just got done with the range. It's like, I'm not planning on doing anything. He goes, I figured, but people call about that shit and they're uneducated. I was like, yeah. And he's like, by the way, where'd you get the drop leg holster set up? I was like, I got a friend that makes them. He's like, could you get a hold of him for me? I was like, sure. And I gave him my friend's contact information. 2 days later, my friend calls me. He's like, dude, I just got like 3 orders from TPD for some drop leg holsters. I was like, you're welcome.
That's awesome.
So I got him some business. He's still like not necessarily in the prototype stage of the drop leg holster, but he's trying to do something that's more durable but light. Because some of the metal frames for drop leg holsters, they're kind of heavy. So he's trying to figure out a modular way.
I'm glad you said that because my my True North adapter up there,
Mm-hmm.
that thing is light. But let me tell you, you bend the wrong way, and that thing's gonna jam you in a way you've never
Oh
felt.
yeah, I always had issues with that too.
Oh yeah, it's great. Like, don't get me wrong. And then you sit in a car or something, or you sit down on a chair, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just digging.
Well, I have a shell holder on my battle belt right now. It's just to make it a little bit easier to do some of my shotgun videos.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I like kneel down, that thing's like poking me right in the stomach. I'm like, fuck, that hurts. Because I like don't even think about it. Kneel down and it's like right there in my gut. I'm like, that's very uncomfortable.
So after using I would say it's a mid-rise. It's a in between. So
Mhm.
it's canted down about an inch or two. So I have longer arms. It's easier to reach like that.
Yeah,
After like that, I would say that's better if you're not running plates. But when you
yeah,
start to plates, obviously it is a little bit harder. But just being able to move and squat more, I prefer to run it a little bit higher, like on the actual belt up here instead
yeah.
of slightly down. But that's just
That's
my.
why I got my when I reach for my mag from behind. It's not like fully behind. It's more. I would say at the 7, 8 o'clock position, I can reach and it's actually pointed upwards not fully straight up, but kind of at an angle, so I could just grab it that way and insert it into my AR. So it's so much easier, especially if you do like a lot of like sport shooting.
Yeah. So I bought the I believe it's Bear Solutions Wojak. I think I'm saying that right. I can't don't kill me if I'm not. So that's like a nice healthy mix of like a competition and a duty belt at the same time. If I could say it's light enough, but it's also sturdy enough where it doesn't have much bend, but there's
Yeah,
still a flex where it's not like you're wearing a 2x4 that you wrapped around your waist.
yeah. We got Big O in the chat. Sorry, guys, if we're falling behind on some of the comments. So, what's y'all's thoughts on the Glock Gen 6? There's a Gen 6 now?
Yeah, I saw some of the leaks. What's my thoughts on that? Gen 3 Master Race all the way, and I have Gen 4 and 5, and I still find myself going back to the Gen 3.
Gotcha. Yeah. Because I have the Ruger RXM, and it's I think it's a Gen 3 clone. I think is what it's supposed to be,
Yeah.
and that runs great. Yes. Sure.
Are you broadcasting?
Yes.
Indiana just beat Ohio for Big Ten champion.
Nice. Are you saying Notre Dame won or?
No, Notre Dame. Notre Dame's not in a conference. It's conference.
Well, how am I
champion.
supposed to know? I don't follow football.
Okay, well, it's your team. You
Yeah.
should. You know they're independent.
I'm more of a hockey player. I watch more hockey than I watch football.
Okay, well, anyways. Anytime Ohio loses, the win
Alabama
for
also
the whole
lost.
country.
Alabama also lost against
Alabama got their ass kicked. They looked bad.
It was bad. So
Duke, who is barely is 6-5, is beating number 19 Virginia.
nice.
It's this whole it's gonna throw a whole nightmare scenario for college football playoff brackets.
Okay. Okay, football. But yeah, I don't know much about the Gen 6. I haven't really looked into it. I didn't know there was going to be a Gen 6. I know the Gen 5, but
It's supposed to have a flat face trigger. It has like the shadow systems that I showed you. It has like that little gas pedal kind of, not really a gas pedal, but like a slightly textured part where you could ride your finger on the top just to like for downward force, I guess, or whatever.
yeah.
I do tend to shoot that way when I use my MR920. My finger does just naturally fall that way anyway, so that works well. And it's a flat face trigger. I think the MOS system is slightly different too. It looked like the adapter plate was different, so it looks like it'll sit a little bit lower on the gun, which was most people's complaints is need use of different plates.
So it's pretty much just, an improvement over. Is it going to have the not switch part?
45 minutes and somebody's going to put a on the back.
Yeah, exactly. They do realize that most Americans are hillbillies and they're going to figure it out. Like, we're all rednecks. Just give me 10 minutes with a Dremel and we'll figure it out.
Right. They're like, we put a piece of plastic. They're like, wow. Wow.
Grace, look at she said at least he was cool about it. Yeah, that was my concern because I everyday carry. My concern is that always having someone actually see that I have a firearm, and then police just show up and they have firearms pointed at me, and they're like, "Oh, well, someone threatened someone with a gun," because most times when that happens, when someone calls about a firearm, they're like, "Yeah, they're waving it around." Because dispatch will actually ask the person on the phone, "Hey, are they doing anything with a firearm?" And then the first response to that person is like, "Yeah, they're waving it around like all crazy."
They're waving
it's like
a headstand with it.
Yeah, exactly. I just got a Raven gun belt from We the People. We the People are actually really good. I do like some of their products.
So
if they would like to send me some products out, I'll definitely do some reviews on it.
When I was a young whippersnapper, my first gun was the Ruger American 45, and that's the only company I could find to make a holster for it. So they held it down for a brother back then. So they do right in my eyes.
See, I use an Alien Gear holster for my everyday carry, and it is so comfortable. When it comes down to the holster claw, most manufacturers I found that the claw, when they're plastic, they bend so easily. This I haven't had a single issue with it, which is nice for something like that. So I don't want it having to warp.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. So right now I've been running the Filster Floodlight, the Gen 2. I got it. I'm trying to think honestly. 3 years ago now, like right when it came
Yeah.
out. And technically you're supposed to rebuild it like every year or two. The washers wear. I have not done that, and that thing has been
Yeah.
alive. And it's a modular holster, so like I can carry everything from my Glock 29 if I put the TLR1 on it. It looks a little funky, but it fits in there and sits nice, all the way up to like a Beretta with no rail on it and the rail adapter, and then you can still click it in there because it's modular. It just locks onto your light.
Gotcha.
They're a little pricey.
We got I don't even know how to actually say the name, but someday I want to do a live with this guy. I'm always down to do lives. I would love to get like multiple creators and do like a full like live stream, like a podcast almost set up. That would be pretty cool.
Ark says, I've been running the Crucial Concealment. I've never heard of that. How is that?
For real, I kind of want to know about that too.
Yeah, I'm interested.
I'd love I want to get a Canic, the Canic MC9 Prime, and I really want Alien Gears to make a holster for it, which is kind of partially the reason why I've like held off getting that firearm. But we'll see. We'll see how long it takes them to make something like that. What's up, Tactical Muffin Top? What's up, y'all? He says, "What's up? We're doing pretty good."
We'll get a little funky when I fix my setup.
PVS-7 just like had an autism moment. It's okay, guys. It happens.
I did. I had a little seizure real quick. I'm back. I'm back from the grave, guys.
Exactly.
Quick. Oh, what is up, Tactical Muffin? What is up? It's based
around
light, so it's universal. Okay, that's what's up.
That is. I saw. I can't remember. I think it was Civilian Tactical did a video on a company that it's more purpose built around the flashlight. So when you order a light from them, a weapon light from them, they send you out a holster with it too. So you don't have to sit there track down a holster to fit that light, which is I think a lot of gun manufacturer like holster manufacturers need to start doing something like that, or even like Streamlight. Streamlight should offer a holster of their own. So I think it would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that is one of the hardest things, is especially if you have like a non-mainstream brand light, finding something like a holster that supports that light on that gun or universal. So that is actually a good idea.
What do you guys think of airsoft? In what aspect? Do we think it's cool? Because I think it's pretty cool. I think
when I'm
pretty cool.
young whippersnapper, I used to partake in some airsoft.
Yeah, that's actually I have a lot of photos and stuff from airsoft. Yeah, let us know what you mean by that question. And then what we got? Farm and range.
I'm an APX sidecar holster for my 5.7 with an extra mag. That's a solid setup right there.
Dude, that is a solid setup. That's why I like the Alien Gear holster too, because you can do a sidecar with it, and it's not polymer, but it's like a rubber plastic almost, and you can bend it to form to your body. So it's because you know how some of them you have to heat it up and then bend it. This you don't, which is so nice.
Okay.
Falcon holster is who I use for my weapon lights or bearing lights. See, I kind of read too fast and I guesstimate what someone said.
Me too. I'm like, I gotta go back and read that one more time. 1 second. I'm like, I
Bro,
never
y'all
said
need to check out Goonbeam. Like, they kick the shit out of Streamlights. I'm definitely. Do me a favor, Tactical Muffin. Comment on one of my videos of the name brand of that, or hit me up on Instagram, which is it's the same name, Coppertop _tactical, or there's a link on the homepage. You can go there and then message me that way, so I can find that because I do want to check some of that out. I'm gonna forget in like 5 minutes what that was, so. J-Rock said hi. I think I know who J-Rock is. I think that's CZ Stinger. I could be wrong. Might be his other account. TMT loves gun beams. He does. Does he? I'm sure. Sure. I mean, since you guys are using real guns, what do you think of seeing people with replica shooting each other? Well, I think in an airsoft, like, I think airsoft is good training implement for a lot of different reasons. One, shooting a plastic BB at someone, I mean, yeah, it does hurt, but you kind of get that like simulation of like, hey, this is the closest thing I'm gonna get to like a combat situation. Milsom West does a lot of like huge airsoft events, and using that in aspect. So say, okay, my Benelli M4 shotgun there that I got. If I wanted to train with like room clearing and stuff like that, but in an airsoft aspect, it gives me the opportunity to do it without having to travel a bunch of miles to an actual range facility that does it, and then spending more money to do it. I don't know. What's your input?
I would say airsoft is definitely an effective training aid, depending on how you implement it. But if you're talking about like airsoft in the aspect of people just kids shooting each other with airsoft guns, that's different. That's just kids having fun, but it can be very, very helpful for training if implemented the right way, obviously.
Yeah. Of course, and it's a good way to like for kids getting into firearms, learning firearm safety too, because obviously you don't want to point at someone you don't want to shoot at. But I mean, I don't know. Airsoft, I think, is a good implement for a lot of reasons, especially like room clearing. I think airsoft in that aspect is a pretty good training implement. To do CTV Tactical. I see. I left up the name. I wish I could afford lights like that. I can only afford a light. Hey, I will say Harbor Freight has a Streamlight clone that they're actually being sued over. If I could grab my Ruger RX-10 without getting in trouble, I would totally show you, because that's exactly what I have on mine.
I heard they were good.
It works. I haven't had any issues with it. I will say the activation switch is a little sensitive, but I mean, once you turn it on and it stays on, I haven't had any issues with it.
No, yeah. Hey, if it works, it works. You can't knock it if it works.
Exactly.
Literally.
Plus the adapters because there's some of them that is just weights. It's not the actual flashlight. You can take the front of it off and then put a weight on there to keep muzzle rise from going up. You could do that to that same flashlight.
I saw somebody do a build like that with an echelon. They added a nice little weight like that.
Oh, they're so nice.
Oh, yeah.
I like the APX because you can adjust the cant of the mag, right, the height. Like the Beretta APX? Is that what you're talking about? Could be holsters, quick, thickest Kydex on the market. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I like Goonies. I like the Goonies too. Good. That's a very good movie. I'm a state firearm instructor. We use airsoft between dry firing. My bad. Sim training. It's very effective training. So see. Plus, like, if you want to simulate, using a grenade of some sort, there's a bunch of different options out there. There's I can't remember what they're actually called, but they actually do kind of blow up. It just makes a loud bang. But they also have what are like thunder bees, which is filled with CO2, and there's a plastic shell that just blows up too. Those are cool.
Oh, thunder bees are awesome.
You guys hit the simulation that's a part, yeah.
Oh, the simulation rounds stink. Those are a stinger.
Yeah. I'll be like, the Battlefront 2 clone intro where he's like, it was nothing like the simulation. Who remembers that game? The old PlayStation 2 Battlefront.
Battlefront 2, that was my jam back in the day.
Dude, those are so much fun. I wish they would make a game like that, but like that today.
They got the new Battlefronts. They're just not the same, though.
Yeah, it just doesn't feel the same with it. Airsoft is good for learning the basics of handling. Not for combat. Yeah. Yeah. I guess you could use it, like, obviously, BB's gonna go off and but in a sense of like learning how to use it in a combat scenario for room clearing or learning tactics and stuff like that, that's always good with airsoft. Dude, I'm so far behind on the comments. I know I'm like reading way behind right now.
I don't even know where to begin. I've just read 3 Harry Potter books. I love you guys. It's amazing.
Or then a t-shirt, especially one. Yeah, I never understood why those people that go do airsoft and then they just don't wear anything and they just run around with a gun. I think they call them like speed softers or something like that. Those I just could.
Run around in your marathon shorts and a tank top.
Dang, it took me forever to get to the live. Yeah, CZ Stinger, it took you forever. What you doing, man?
Tactical muffin
Okay,
tops.
now I'm caught up.
2 was the best. Battlefront 2 was the best.
Dude, it was. Hey, you know what's funny is I've actually been playing a lot of my old PlayStation 2 games. Found it and I was like, ooh. It was playing Big Red One the other day.
Big Red One, a man of culture.
Yeah, the old Call of Duty. Yeah.
Culture.
I gotta find. I know I have a copy of Star Wars Battlefront 2 somewhere, but I'm probably gonna have to order it online and hope that it comes in and it's not scratched up or anything.
I'll be on the lookout for one for you. If I find it, I got you.
Yeah, dude, it's dude. Those games. See, I used to have it on the PC, but my motherboard completely took a shit on me. So if anyone has a motherboard that they just want to get rid of for a gaming setup, I would very much love that.
It's amazing.
Anyone saying airsoft isn't effective has never had to do hours of straight footwork. Yeah, in a shoot house, exactly. Plus, it's a good exercise too. Like if you guys are wanting to like get into exercising too, that's an amazing implement for trying to lose weight and be more active. So, plus, what's there's nothing better than making a bet with your friend, going, "I'm going to shoot you first," and he's like, "No, I'm going to shoot you first." And more, yeah. Because I'm old.
Okay, Tetris. All right, I see you. I'd reach over there. Not reaching over into that mess and getting the band slap. I got I got Pokemon Emerald. I don't know. I got a couple over there. I got a few Pokemons on the Game Boy Advance.
Are you still have your Game Boy?
I do have my Game Boy, and I have a pink Game Boy. I'll admit, I got a pink Game Boy Advanced.
My Nintendo DS somewhere. What you drinking, Coppertop? Well, right now it's just an energy drink, but I'm probably gonna mix something into it here in a little bit. But I gotta get to it's all in the corner. I have lights set up everywhere right now, so I can't really get to it. But yeah.
Got an obstacle course to climb over.
What's y'all's EDC? Mine is a Springfield Hellcat with a Streamlight TLR 7 sub. I had to remember the number. And then it's got a Viridian green dot on it. With an alien filter. So it's
chef's kiss.
Anyone who doesn't real quick on it. Anyone who carries a firearm, I'm surprised like most people don't carry it with some form of optic on it. I just feel like in a scenario when you need to use your firearm, it's quicker to acquire that dot on your target than it is trying to line up your iron sights. Which I mean, if you've practiced with your iron sights, then definitely you'll find your dot quicker.
Yeah, so I EDC either a Glock 17 or I've been getting a little crazy and doing the Glock 17L, but I got a Stifler manufacturing slide on the 17 right now. That thing's been doing pretty good. I got a TLR 1 HL, so I'm rocking out right now. No optic though. I'm a little plain Jane with it right now.
Damn, you gotta get yourself an optic, man.
I know. I'm stuck in the old ways. I'm stuck in the old way.
Hey, if you're good with iron sights though, you'll be fantastic with fucking with a dot.
Yeah, so I've
Right.
always shot irons, and it's not like it's just I've never went out and bought a red dot. I just never stumbled upon me. I'm like I shoot my irons. I shoot my irons.
Well, there you go, guys. Give some suggestions on some optics for PVS-7. That way he knows what kind of dot to get. Always BF1 is the best. Battlefront 1 was the best. I love Pokemon. I have tons of cards and a box of dude.
My bad. I had to step away real quick. I was needed.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, I'm back.
Damn, you got a mean old old shiner. EDCO, yes. G519. Everyone's putting their everyday carries in the comments.
Oh, we got to jump in with the EDCs now.
Oh yeah. You don't need an optic when you're using the
doctor volume.
by volume. Hey, remember, it's not missing. It's just suppressive fire.
Right.
Northwood Arsenal. I was trying to say that too fast. What's up, dude?
Okay, CZ's rocking the Glock 19 Gen 5 and the RXM. Okay, the Glock 30.
A lot of people love the RXM. Some of them, I've had a few people actually reach out to me saying the reason why they got the RXM was because of some of my videos, and I'm like, I'm doing something right.
Doing something right.
The endless hit him with the exactly. Chris, my backpack is a my backup. I thought you said backpack. My bad. Damn, I gotta figure out how to. Jamal, what's up, man? Which, real quick, guys, if you haven't subscribed to PVS7, go ahead and subscribe to his channel. He's a up and coming guntuber, and some of his content is just amazing. I say some of it, and I mean all of it, actually. So, gotta give each other shit sometimes. But yeah, guys, definitely check out his channel. He makes amazing content, and if any of you in the comments do make content, go ahead and shout yourself out. We're all here, and we're all a community here trying to build up, and we just gotta help each other out, And also, go ahead and like the live stream. Every like helps, and maybe we can get past 30 likes then from yesterday, because we hit 30 likes. It took 2 hours, but what's cracking? What's the topic? Oh, we were talking about EDCs. Was what the topic was. Is it true what they say about if it rusts, it leaks on the bottom? What?
If you're talking about a Volkswagen, yes.
Oh, well, wouldn't know. My Volkswagen get totaled out, so.
No, that's terrible. RIP the Volkswagen.
Dude, rest in peace. Double salute.
Double salute.
Well, I think we can real quick go on to the next topic. I didn't write any of them down. I grabbed a book like I did. It's just a blank.
let me.
But
I don't even have
I
the book
think
left.
we go ahead and go to the topic of what tomorrow is. And if you guys didn't know, tomorrow is December 7th. And if you guys don't know what happened on December 7th, PVS-7, do you want to go ahead and
John Lennon got shot. No, I'm just kidding. It's Pearl Harbor. Oh, is that like go? Well.
Oh, are we back?
Yeah, I think we're back. I was just trying to figure out what was
What the
going
heck?
on. Yeah, I don't see you though.
What happened to my audio? Uh-oh.
Technical difficulties.
Yes, we are having technical difficulties because it just completely stopped. Okay. Well, real quick, I will go ahead and end the stream real quick and then restart it. So guys, keep an eye out for that. I'll go ahead and resend you the invite. I don't know what just happened, but yeah, let me go ahead and end it real quick and then send you back.
All right, my boy.